Hi guys, so today I will be reviewing this video that was done by Mothership about Gen Z versus insurance in Singapore, and to understand that their level of understanding on insurance products. So I guess this is just a reaction video, just to put out some of my thoughts coming out from an insurance agent. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this video.
Welcome to Mothership Hits the Streets. How much do Gen Z know about insurance? Is it important to them? Or do they see it as an unnecessary expense? Or is it just a friend trying to sell something to you? Today, we hit the streets to find out what young people think about insurance. Do you have insurance?
Just the basic NSF insurance.
NSF insurance? Yes.
Yeah, I have. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. My parents, not me.
I think these girls are a bit too young. They look like they are in secondary school.
My family has insurance. What are your thoughts about insurance?
Insurance is where you invest money, and if like something really bad happens, then you can take more money than you put in. But if the incident never happens, then your money's lost.
It's not really called investing. It's a form of risk mitigation. You mitigate this risk to the insurers and all that.
In case something happens, then costs will be covered, so it wouldn't be such a big burden on in financial terms. So
Yes, correct. On top of that, insurance will help to reduce the burden, the financial burden towards themselves as well as their family members.
yeah, insurance is important to have in case there's something unexpected going on, but not much people want to have it because it can be too expensive sometimes.
Yes.
So expensive or not, it really depends on a lot of situations. Like firstly, how old are you? The older you are, the more expensive it is. The kind of coverage that you require, the more coverage you want, the more expensive it would be. Usually insurance agents, if they were to actually go through the financial analysis with you, they would know what is an appropriate amount that you should be covered for. A good insurance agent would not ask you to spend too much of your own money or your own income into insurances. So they have to evaluate accordingly. So that with age, it does come with, probably for example, I'm not saying everybody, but that is where most of the illnesses come in and all. You are not even a healthy applicant to even apply for insurance. And when that happens, you do need to pay additional premiums. Your premiums will have additional loading where you have to pay more for the same amount of coverage as compared to somebody who is healthy.
Definitely. When you start working, I heard it's a must. Like the first thing you buy, is insurance.
I also think it's quite important because I feel like the money just makes up for your loss.
Especially when you get older, yeah. But I think our age, especially if you don't drive or anything, not much that you really need insurance for. Yeah. But if you're old, sick, or you're driving, then probably more important.
Okay, firstly, you are old, like I said, it will be more expensive. You are sick, you might not even be able to buy. It doesn't mean that you are driving means you have a chance of getting into anything. You could be a pedestrian, an innocent pedestrian, just standing down there and boom, yeah, that's the end. Most people don't die from accidents actually. They die more from other illnesses like cancer, for example, and all that.
I think it's quite important since you never know when you What other opinions do you think young people have about insurance? People, as they get older, then they realize that it's quite important because when we're young, we don't really see that how it helps.
Especially if they're quite young, because if they're in their 20s or something and they're just starting to get a job, it can be hard to get insurance with the expensive you have.
People might not.
Ironically, when you are younger, it is when you have more cash flow to actually finance for your insurance. When you are older, for example, if let's say right now you're in your 20s, you tell me you have a lot of expenses, I will ask you, where are your expenses going to? When you are older, you will have to start paying for your house. You will have to start paying for the bills. You will have to start paying for your children, many other things. So your cash flow will be even tighter when you're older. So start when you're younger to spend within your own means. I think a lot of people, once they start working, they don't know how to control their finances. They tend to spend too much. They tend to not prioritize insurance because they will want to use these additional monies to finance for their lifestyle expenses and all that. But you have to understand the older you are, the more expensive it will be, the less cash flow you have.
Not want to waste or use their money on something that they might think that it's not gonna happen.
I'm gonna say one thing. Death is inevitable. It will happen. It's just a matter of when.
What will make you buy your own insurance? If it's simple and like let me just witness an incident and I'll get pressured into
It's very true. Some of my clients, they witness something in their life, or they experience something in their life, like maybe a relative passed away, a relative got in illnesses and all that, and they saw how insurance has actually helped them. No one will really understand the importance of insurance until they find a need to do it. Like for example, yesterday when I actually went to do my vaccination for my HPV, the doctor actually asked me, what actually made you want to do it? And I'm like, oh, because all my friends have been telling me to do it and all that. So that is when, there is this like pressure to do what everybody is doing, why am I not doing also? Yeah. So yes, when most of the time is when somebody witness something, that's where they start to get scared. Yeah.
They make the explanation like very clear, like not like super a lot of like fine prints and stuff like that.
Okay, fine prints and stuff like that. So usually the insurance product illustration is really a lot of pages, and most of the time it's very hard for. The reason why they do it is because they want to make sure that what we deliver to the clients is what they are looking for. We have to state things explicitly and all that. That's why the documents is like super long. At the same time, it's also the agent's job to actually simplify things for you. Yeah, to the point that you understand. So that's why when a lot of people, they were sharing with me that they would want to do their own insurance, they want to read into stuff and all that by themselves. That is when I get very afraid that they would tend to be misled by all the information online. It's like diving into a pool without being able to know how deep it is.
Yeah, and concise one and affordable. Yeah.
Insurance is affordable if you start early.
I feel like I will buy it before anything actually happens, like just in case that like there's an accident or something.
Having it cheap for people all ages to afford, making it simple for people to have it. Do you have to do like paperwork when you do insurance? Yeah,
Paperwork.
because many people, even if they lose something, people just leave it behind because they don't want to do so much paperwork.
Paperwork is done by the agent. You just sign. Yeah. Paperwork, yes. You have to do a bit of signing here and there. There are a few documents that you have to go through, sign off, and etc. But most of the time, it will take less than 15 minutes to actually get all the paperwork done. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the video. It's actually an advertisement for snack app by NTUC. So if you guys want to check it out, I think it's rather cool. Yeah. So I think in conclusion, I think the thing that they were saying about insurance is that it is expensive, complicated process and everything, but it is actually very untrue. If your agent has the best interest at heart, they will not expect you to spend beyond your means in order to afford insurance. Insurance should be simple to understand. Your agent should be the one who simplifies everything for you. So this is my first time creating a reaction video. I think it's very cool that Singaporeans are getting more and more financially literate, and I hope through this video you will be able to understand better about how insurance really works. So with that, I'm gonna end the video. Thanks guys for tuning in. Bye.